Warrior code is broken so much that in Omen of the Stars they hardly even mention it anymore.
The color of Scourge's collar is never mentioned in the actual series, but people still think it has to be a certain color.
Thistleclaw kills nobody, yet is in the Dark Forest. Ashfur attempts murder on 4 cats, yet Yellowfang makes excuses for him.
Of course Yellowfang would welcome Ashfur into StarClan. She herself broke the code so many times she probably forgot what was in it.
When multiple people write one series, there's bound to be errors, right? How many eye colors has Doubtwing and Crowfeather had over the years? One color for every author.
Crowfeather is a cat whore.
Cats can apparently get sex changes. I'm guessing Rolling-Claw was a lesbian, and her true love ended up not being gay, so she went and changed herself so Tawny Pelt would love her.
Heavy Step died twice, but was born again.
Holyleaf, being only brought back to be killed off again.
Holyleaf was shoved aside when the Erins couldn't put enough brain power together to think of a power for her.
Erin Hunter's not planning ahead to decide powers for the 3 in the first place.
Doubtwing gets her own ebook when there's already an entire arc dedicated to her.
Whenever anybody makes a video describing the flaws of Warrior series, they get swarmed by angry fans.
Who the heck would give Tigerclaw 9 lives? Couldn't they see how evil he was?
Princess was never mentioned after the first series. Apparently Firestar just completely forgot he had a sister.
If Cinderpelt was reincarnated, why not Snowkit? Why not Swiftpaw? Why not Mosskit? Also, if she was a reincarnation, why did she become a tabby? Aren't reincarnations supposed to be exactly the same?
Blackstar believes the opinions of a random loner who enters the Lake Territories and questions everybody's religion.
If StarClan actually fought in the battle during the Last Hope, why not during the Darkest Hour?
In the first series, leaders' lives were lost so often they were dropping like flies, but in the last few arcs, Blackstar and Leopardstar are still going strong.
What is the point of Lionblaze, Jayfeather, and Doubtwing being reincarnated? We don't know anything about their past lives, except the parts we saw when Jayfeather took over as Jay's wing. What's the point of the whole reincarnated backstory?
Firestar invites so many kitty pets and loners into his clan. They don't have a special prophecy. Why are they even there? Why do they keep their original names? Firestar didn't. What happened to you can't live a paw in each world?
Firestar after Series 1. Enough said.
Soul. He has no purpose except for plot bunnies and makes Series 4 go on longer.
They call the extra stories mangas when you don't read them backwards and they are not made in or by Japan.
Firestar goes on a random SkyClan journey between the first 2 arcs, and it's never mentioned again, except by Soul, who once said something about a clan far away. Firestar doesn't recognize it at all.
It's cool to think about, but why did they say Firestar and Scourge are half-brothers if it is never mentioned in the books at all?
Do the hunters never tell each other what they plan on in the book or what will happen afterwards? Because they're always posting contradicting comments on who ends up with who and what and blah blah blah. One hunter says Crowfeather loves Leafpool more and he'll choose her in StarClan. Another says that he will go to Feathertail in StarClan. And the same goes for Fallen Leaves and Holyleaf. One hunter will say they're just friends, another one says they become mates in StarClan. Make up your damn mind, hunters.
Forbidden loves are pointless, because everyone is forgiven if they fall in love with a cat over the border. Nobody cares anymore.
Bluestar is a drama queen, let's face it.
Some cats fall in love at the drop of the hat, like Firestar and Spyleaf, and actually developed couples are hated, like Firestar and Sandstorm.
Everyone blames Thistleclaw for turning Tigerclaw and Scourge evil. It's not like Goosefeather saw the evil in Tigerclaw when he was still a kid and that this was majorly pointed out in Blizzard's prophecy or anything.
While Flametail fell through the ice, and while Ivypool was dealing with the most dangerous warriors in the world, Doubtwing and Tigerheart were prancing through the woods creating a pointless love triangle.
Doubtwing has a hard time choosing between the nicest Tom in the clan and a childish noob of Shadow Clan.
Goosefeather warns Bluestar not to have kids with a random River Clan Tom, but she does it anyway. Look what happened because of that, she had to give them up and Mosskit dies.
Bluestar doesn't even question her past lover killing her deputy, at all, or Tigerclaw killing her past lover, even in revenge.
Spotted Leaf and Firepaw barely spoke to each other through the first book. She was even one of the first cats to die. How does that make them in love?
Sandstorm questions Firestar's love for her, even if their being together was much more developed and has been going on for longer than Spotted Leaf had been alive.
Spotted Leaf's spirit was killed so that in StarClan, Firestar doesn't have to choose a mate between a childhood crush and his partner who has been by his side his entire life.
Age difference on couples to the creepy level.
Many people will likely unsub us for this video.
What kind of name is Longtail? I mean, what was his name before? Like Long Paw and Long Kit? Did his mother hate him?
On that subject, what kind of name is Billy Storm or Harvey Moon?
Bowen has a rainbow collar on the wiki, because it is up to the artist's imagination what the color is. It's not actually rainbow. Like Scourge's color, the color has never been mentioned.
Why did StarClan give special healing powers to Yellowfang? She wanted to be a warrior. If they're so high and mighty, why did they have to screw up her life for her?
Yellowfang never showed any signs of her powers in the first series, meaning they were created for her Super Edition because the Errands could not think of any other reason she would become Medicine Cat after being a warrior. And because they probably just wanted to make her more special to get people to read the book.
There are tons of cats who wanted to be warriors, but who were forced to be medicine cats. Like Yellowfang, Jayfeather, Cinderpelt. What's up with this?
Briarlight not even good enough to be a Medicine Cat on top of the fact never been able to be a warrior.
In Bramblestar Storm, Graystripe thinks that Mistletoe and Stonefur are his kits. He must be getting confused in his old age.
In the Lot's Hope, Spiderleg is getting old enough to join the Elder soon. Sandstorm, Dustpelt, and Graystripe must be on some old cat steroids to still be warriors.
Firestar has been killed 9 times, but Graystripe and Sandstorm, who are as old as he was, are still alive.
Misty Star, who is quite a bit older than Firestar, is still alive and well.
Jayfeather has a very odd relationship with that stick. Imagine a cat talking to a stick in the middle of the forest. That's just weird.
There is a cat named Egg.
There are 4 arcs in the main series, and every one of them is in ThunderClan's point of view.
Shadow Clan has the word shadow in it, so they must be the evil clan.
ThunderClan is the perfect clan, and every other clan needs to rely on them.
Firestar is the perfect cat, and even when he breaks the code, he is right.
Pupperstar is apparently a bitch for not being best friends with Firestar.
So many side characters who are perceived as important, but after their appearance they are never mentioned again. Princess, Cody, SkyClan, etc.
RiverClan and ThunderClan at constant war over a pile of rocks.
Doubling.
People are pissed that Graystripe moved on and found a new mate, years after Silverstream's death. I guess they wanted to be forever alone and suffer instead, because that is how love works.
So many characters that the authors can hardly keep track of them all.
The authors had no new ideas for the sign of the moon, so they just sent the cats up the mountain again.
Burrynose getting his first love Honeyfern's sister pregnant only a few moons after her death.
Brightheart is forever denied an apprentice despite Firestar telling her she would mentor again.
Warriors has so much incest in it.
In Leafpool's wish, Yellowfang tells Squirrelflight she could never have kids of her own, hinting that she is infertile. This is later thrown out the window when she has kids in Bramblestar Storm. Either Yellowfang is a manipulative liar, or once again, the Errands have no idea what consistency is.
Brambleclaw's entire character revolves solely around him being Tigerstar's son.
Hawkfrost's only character trait is evil Brambleclaw.
Ashfur's 6-book-long insanity over getting rejected by Squirrelflight.
Most of the main heroes have the personality of a pile of sawdust.
Soul has had at least 20 different character designs. Seriously, how hard is it to keep him consistent? He looked fine on the cover of Long Shadows.
Fans seem to love characters who are evil for no reason.
Do the hunters even know that it's not a bad thing for a main character to have, I don't know, flaws?
How exactly do the Dark Forest and StarClan cats magically get the power to return to the living world and fight living cats? This is never explained.
Mapleshade is like the only female villain.
This series has so many sins we can't even name them all.